但是你还需要一个桌子的翻译。
可是它这样子可能会镜像它的左上下左右。那我不会很奇怪。
International AI Innovation Challenge 2025 ceremony. It's an honor for us to have all you here, students, parents, educators, industry leaders. Thank you so much for joining us today. App Innovation Challenge is a global event designed to empower the young generation with the AI innovator. We invite the students around the world from Taiwan, Singapore, California, United States, Mexico. They built the AI-powered app to solve the challenge and the problem in the real world. So I'm very happy to extend a very special thank you for all the guest speakers today. For Professor Madsen, Professor Shi, Professor Linda, Professor Wang, as long as Mr. Lee, Mr. Charles. Thank you everyone. I hope everyone enjoy the time together.
Good first one we want to introduce our first speech guest. So Dr. Richard Madsen. So he is the distinguished professor of sociology in the UC San Diego, and he won a lot of reward, and his research is specific for the Chinese religion, politics, and culture, and so society. And the most important one he's doing is the international exchange between the US and China. And it's our great honor to have him here today to give us an important speech about the AI influence for our young generation. So please let's welcome Dr. Richard Madsen.
Well, thank you very, very much for inviting me here. And it's a wonderful pleasure and an honor to be with this new generation. AI innovators. Actually, we're at the beginning of a whole new era. The advent of AI is like it was when I was younger, when a personal computer came available. And then later on when the internet came available. All these things transformed society in all sorts of ways that we could never have anticipated. And now we're at the beginning of a new era, AI era, and it's going to carry out wonderful, wonderful transformation to enable people to be more productive, and more connected. But also, just as when the computer came in and then the internet came in and so forth, has the potential for creating lots of some bad things too. And it's going to be our challenge to bring out the good and avoid the bad. Welcome here also to UCSD. Here at UCSD, the person who won the Nobel Prize last year, who was, some people say, the father of AI, who basically helped create the foundation for AI. And he worked here at UCSD in the 1980s. Developing the foundation for AI. So we have a long history of that. We've been developing this in many, many ways. So we've been very innovative ourselves in creating artificial intelligence. But also we've done that too, not just by doing kind of basic research and teaching, but also by partnering with all sorts of companies and industries around the world who are carrying this all forward and making it practical in many, many ways. One of our founding professors, Irwin Jacobs, was he created the Qualcomm company and brought his expertise in information science to create a major new industry here in San Diego. And that's just the beginning, because we have many, many innovators here who have then worked together with various kinds of entrepreneurs, various kinds of companies in this area, especially in the San Diego area, international too, and we really brought forward enormous new innovations. And the same is true as AI emerges. So this was also done, of course, from the beginnings here at UCSD, internationally. So we go to the international campus and we realize that we can't do this just by homegrown talent, if you will. We have people from around the world, especially from Asia. I have been involved in the center we have here to study Asia. And I'm very, very pleased to see that we have people from Tsinghua here. I studied Chinese at a school in Taiwan many years ago, just a few hundred meters from Tsinghua campus, which back then was just high schoolers. And then I went to Taiwan. So I had all these ties with Taiwan and Taiwan science, Taiwan industry, and so forth. And we continue this here at UCSD. So it's a great pleasure to be here. It's great pleasure to you all to go forward and work on these connections not just with intellectual innovation, which you all can do, and especially if you're young, you're not prejudiced about ideas, and can think new kind of thoughts, and do it in a way that connects with people of practice, putting this into effect in industries and other modalities, and doing it always internationally, because we have so much to learn from each other. And doing it too, because actually I'm just a sociologist and a computer scientist. But what we try to do in our classes here is to give people understanding of basic kind of social relations and cultural, moral, religious values that will be necessary to be taken into account if we're going to do the creative technological things we want to do in a way that's going to really help create the common good of our society. So congratulations from you who have won these awards, and looking forward very much to seeing these what you've done, and I hope you carry on, and I hope you maintain a connection to here with our UCSD campus, and wherever you go here, I hope they will have, or wherever you go, we hope to be in touch with you, and we hope to continue doing engagements with you, and meantime, we just celebrate you, and you're our future and our happiness. Thank you very much.
This is for you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you again.
Next, we're pleased to have Dr. Linda from UC San Diego delivers a keynote that will dive deeper into the education, innovation, and the roles of AI in shaping future scientists and leaders. Dr. Linda Shi holds a BS and MS degree in electronical engineering and a PhD degree in mechanical engineering. Over 20 years of experience at UCSD Biophotonics Technology Center. As a founder and director of OPALS, she has mentored more than 500 high school students, guiding them through hybrid and in-person research programs where their work can be showcased in regional, national, and international conferences. Under her leadership, students develop curiosity, strong communication skills, and real-world impact, including cutting-edge application of AI and machine learning in biomedical engineering. Please welcome.
Thank you very much for the introduction. I have a slide. Okay, here we go. So the topic today is AI, right? I want to spend the next 15 minutes to show you how our program can also use AI in cellular level images. Okay. So before we become the IEEE OPALS program, we call ourselves Biophotonics internship. Because I worked in the Biophotonics lab for more than 2 decades. And then 10 years ago, my son was my first intern. And then he worked for Amazon for 5 years, computer science. Okay? And then the second one, who got into medical school last month, and he was the first official intern. And then, time goes on. In 2022, we changed our name to IEEE OPALS. So the next one. Okay, so everybody is talking about AI, right? I will give you a story. Okay, the story starts summer 2023. Okay, and then this high school freshman turned 14 years old. And then he's from the Bay Area. The high school called Palo Alto High School. And he applied. He searched in the internet, searching for research internship. And then he found us. And looking at his resume, He was an instructor at AI Bridge, founder, blah, blah, blah. And then during the interview, I asked him, okay, show me the next slide. Next, okay. So, if you come to UCSD to work in our lab, this is the live cells. If we use press the button, laser to kill one, can you tell me automatically who is the cell's neighbor? Neighbor's neighbor, or isolated from the damaged cell. In the past, we use human eyes to look at that. But I challenged him, saying, come on, you have so many years of background with the coding, can you help us? And then luckily, yeah, let's go to the next slide. Luckily, he has a team in our program. When he came, and then this boy, he just finished his first year at UCSD Computer Science. He used to be my intern in 2019, 2020. Yeah, so he was the mentor for this programmers. And then they really liked Boba. One day, they stayed in the press center, and then Connor, the youngest one in this group, told other people what kind of algorithms Google Map uses. So they spent a few days and a few evenings, instead of playing games, they worked on this algorithm. Next. Okay, yeah. So the first thing you have to say, the program needs to identify the cells automatically. Previously, we used human hands using cursors, right? And then we used algorithm to identify that. And then we used Google mapping algorithm called A-star to identify. First of all, it's a stack of images. They have to identify which cell got damaged. And then they will use A-star algorithm to see which one is the neighbor, which one is in the network, which one is isolated. So next one. So because of that, he presented his poster at BNES conference in Seattle in 2023. So he showed the people looking at the poster how he did that, or how his group did that. So next one. So not only talking about this project, Connor also helped other projects to speed up their image processing using machine learning, or every project is different. So that is the story in summer 2023. So in summer 2024, because of his experiences working with us the year before, he got into Johns Hopkins Biomedical Engineering internship. It was a remote, so I know he is available during the evenings, weekends, so I asked him to mentor our interns here remotely. So we had multiple Zoom meetings in the evenings, and he was the one telling them what to do using the coding he knows. And then BNES, I think I met Dr. Nguyen that year too, in Baltimore last year. I took all those high school interns. We presented 25 posters at that conference, because that conference offers high school poster expo. And then this guy was one of the interns in summer 2023. He got into Johns Hopkins. He was the tour guide for other interns. So you can tell our OPALS is a family. They get to know each other, they help each other. Okay, just last month, I took Connor and press another button. Yeah, and other interns to Paris and we went to international conference on biomedical engineering and systems. And then we submitted 10 abstracts. A few got invited to be our presenters, and Connor got that. And then the section he presented is called Machine Learning and Pattern Recognition. And he presented 12 minutes in front of the professionals. And during the Q&A session, he answered quite a few questions. So I can tell he learned a lot. And we used his knowledge with the background of AI to help solving cellular level image processing. So this is the story of Connor and Wang. Okay, so ChatGPT generated this, how ninth graders can go deeper and then use machine learning tools to solve the image processing. And next one, so this is this summer. Connor was one of the mentors. And then one of his interns are here. And then you can tell, Connor in the past 3 summers, he changed a lot. And he's a senior right now. He told me he wants to apply for biomedical engineering, and UCSD is one of the choices he will apply. And then I will pass my time to Jerry.
So I would like to give my personal experience with the IEEE program. So I first started in spring of last year.
This year. 2025.
Yeah, this year. And my project was identification, classification, and characterization of microplastic particles using computing system methods. And when I first joined the program, I actually had no experience with coding at all. So it was difficult because I had to learn Python from scratch. However, I found the process really rewarding. And as you see in this picture right here, I got hands-on experience with Dr. Linda as she mentored us, teaching us different techniques regarding filtration. And then me and my group's work allowed us to present at a poster at the recent BIC conference in 2025 at UCSD, right there. And in this experience, we also got to tour multiple labs, which include Pfizer and Biology, as you see in those images over there. Next slide, please. So I returned again this summer, and I was, as Dr. Linda said, part of Connor's team. And we worked on bioinformatics. So our project this time was automation and visualization of a pipeline to detect antibiotic resistant genes in wastewater. And through our summer work, we were able to create 4 abstracts that all got accepted to various conferences that we will be attending in these upcoming months. And I would like to highlight how bioinformatics was sort of like the bridge between AI and biology for us. It showed us how AI can be used effectively in the research process, as well as analyzing large sets of data and reducing learn times. And beyond just technical skills, OPALS provides a lot more, as you are allowed to make amazing connections with mentors and peers alike. I think this is one aspect that is as valuable as the computing skills that I have learned. One more thing, I'd like to give a special thanks to Dr. Linda for her support throughout this whole process. None of it could have been possible without her guidance. And one final takeaway is that OPALS isn't just about computing and just working on data. It's a lot more than that. It's about getting opportunities to have hands-on research, which I find very valuable. And you learn quickly that research isn't always pretty, it's tiring, and sometimes not the results you want. But that's all part of the research process, and it all contributes to a greater cause. So I would like to thank Dr. Linda for this great opportunity. And now I'd like to give the floor to Angela.
Thank you, Derek. And now I'm going to be talking about OPAL's mission statement. So the first one is that OPALS will provide a clarity for future career paths. So during your time in OPALS, you will be exposed to many different career paths through all of the invited guest speakers, the lab tours, and the company tours, and it'll give you an idea of what you may or may not want to do in your own future. The second one is research insights and technical skill. So in OPALS, you're encouraged to ask as many questions as you can, and that if you're confused about something, to ask your mentors or ask your peers to make sure that you really understand what your project is about. Also in OPALS, you will have experiences in multiple technical softwares, besides the ones that Equalearning used for this project and what therapies used for this, to other ones that are really important to things like Madsen and Livestream. And if you don't know what those are right now, that's totally fine, because if you do this as a joint OPALS, then the mentors will guide you along the way step by step. And the last one I think is super important is that proactivity equals opportunities. And that basically means that if you want a higher opportunity in your own future, then right now you should take initiative on your own projects. And that when you're assigning a project with your group, you should work together and communicate with each other, whether it's online or in person. Since I've been with Linda for 2 sessions now for both the spring and the summer, I've made many experiences and memories. So from these photos, it's a collage of all of the memories that we made just from during the summer session. So you can see like all of the good bonding moments and the lab tours and the guest speakers that were invited over. Over there is an image of some of the people from my group, and all of these artwork was drawn by one of my teammates, who is Kate, and she's represented by the letter P and the letter L. Over here, if you can't tell, it's a photo of Dr. Linda, and I see so myself, it looks quite like her. Something that I think is really interesting is that if you look closely to the background of the OPALS wording in the middle there, it actually relates to my own project that I did during summer, because this photo is taken from the cells that were analyzed in our project. Okay, so if any of you guys are interested in joining us for the 2026 OPALS spring session, you can either scan the QR code down here to go to our website to apply now. Unfortunately though, because there are many applicants to the age requirement has been bumped up to 16, but if you're under age 16, you can still apply. It's just that your application won't be as high of a priority. Next Saturday, there is also an open house that will be at the same location from 2 to 4, and I highly encourage you guys to all come and join us, because you can kind of get a sense of what the interns have been working on, and listen to their oral presentation and poster presentation rehearsals. Me, myself, I'll be there to rehearse my oral presentation that I will be doing with my group to go to Japan in November. The poster on this other side basically gives you information about ICCS that will be happening next year in London, and if you're interested in that, you can also scan the QR code to learn more. And that is all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Yan and interns. Okay, so there is a schedule complex. So before we go to the panel, I would like to give a special reward for one of the group to go to the and we will come back to the panel. Yeah. So there is yeah, this is one of the total reward that we have this 2025. And then the special about this reward is the team. They have this combination of two Taiwanese students and two US students here. And then and also this the whole company have for this we want to encourage more communication internationally. And the project really is quite great for impact among the others. So yeah, so I think one of the students is coming today. Unfortunately, some of them they're in Taiwan or in the other places cannot join. But please welcome the presenter for the AI for Elder. Okay, let's have a
We are 4 high school girls from different places. Jessica and I are from the United States, while Sophia and Jalen are from Taiwan. We all share a strong passion for AI and hope to use it to support elders. I want to say that throughout this journey, we discovered how challenging it can be to coordinate with one another. Because of our different time zones and perspectives, we often face communication difficulties. But I'm truly grateful. Through this project, we got to know each other more deeply, learn from one another, and continue to explore AI together.
I would like to thank my teacher, Mr. Wang, for mentoring us and navigating us in AI. And I would like to thank my team, Jessica, Sophie, and Dylan.
Thanks to my teammates, Audrey, Jessica, and Sophia. This is an honor for all of us. Thank you.
I want to thank for my teammates. It was truly an honor to work with all of you. Thank you.
And using AI, we hope to continue working to contribute to our society and improve the lives of elders in the future.
Please, so we will ask, I think, maybe Miss Dr. Linda can maybe represent us to show the reward for Thank you so much. Okay. Can we go back to exercise item 4? Okay, so now I think a lot of you can hear today for this wonderful panel and want to hear about how the AI can influence the next generation. And we have this panel, and it's our honor to invite a lot of guests here today. Some of them are from the university, and some of them are from the industry. So let's welcome our guest, Dr. Yu Meng, and Dr. Wang. And then Mr. Charles Wang, and Dr. Yingyan Shi. So please give me a moment to introduce each of them. Okay, so our first guest, it's a great honor to have Dr. Yu Meng here today. He is the program director of the ArtGen Academy of Programming and AI, where he inspires the next generation of innovators. He holds a PhD in computer science, a master in electrical engineering, and a certificate master trainer of MIT at Intl. And some of you here today is also using the MIT at Intl for this competition. And he is a senior IEEE member and founder of the Association of Young Scientists and Innovators in ASYI. He has led students to win top honors in national and international competitions. Globally, he is recognized with the Teacher Excellence Award from the Ad Innovator Foundation, naming him one of the world's top 10 outstanding educators. Okay. So our next guest is a great honor to have Dr. Wang. He is the premier. Okay. He's here. Yeah. So he is the premier AI leader and principal AI scientist at Amazon, where he drives breakthroughs in large language models of solve complex customer challenges at scale. With over 15 years of innovation at Amazon, experience and at ICO, he has developed award-winning and patent technologies in fraud detection, identify verification, and privacy preserving AI. His work has transformed the top global enterprise harness AI for trust, security, and business impact. Okay. So our next guest is Mr. Charles Wang. He's here. So he is the trainer in artificial intelligence and generative technologies with over 20 years of experience in software, big data, and platform design. He is the founder of Equalearning and the co-founder of PQAIRE.com, where he developed the LittleQ AI system and the world's first motivation quoting stored in an MQ system, now used in education and talent management worldwide. Charles has represented Taiwan at CES, meet the President Tsai Ing-wen, and continues to promote AI innovation and education globally. Okay. So our last guest is Dr. Yingyan Shi, and she is the associate professor in the Shu Chen. Sorry, Shu Chen Delay, Department of Bio Engineering at the UC San Diego. Her research involves advanced optical spectroscope and scopy and imaging platform to study metabolism in aging and disease. She discovered the golden window for deep tissue imaging, pioneered by also mass image platform and transform Raman scatters into super resolution microscopy. Dr. Shi holds 6 patents and has received numerous honors, including the Platinum Reward and Sloan Research Fellowship and multiple Rising Star Awards. Okay, so today we will discuss how young people can use AI responsibly, and the opportunity and the challenges ahead, and how education and the industry can work together to support the innovation. We will start with a few questions we are prepared, and then we will open to the floor to audience questions in person and for people live. Okay? So let's have another time for.
First of all, welcome and thank you for your time. The first question I would like to ask Dr. Meng. So, Dr. Meng, based on your experience leading students to win the international competition, how can AI be used to foster innovation? Can you share experience like how students creatively use AI to solve realistic problems in a competition or project? Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think the answer is positive. Yes, AI can help students to for innovation for sure. Because we have some presentations from Dr. Shi. That's a great example. I think. Okay, I can give you an example. So I have a student. So one time we want to do a project for science and engineering fair. He came to me and asked me what you want to do. He said, hey, I want to catch those who escaped from purchasing tickets in the Boston subway. Well, that is good in technology. We could use some AI. AI is there. But what is the purpose? So I asked him where he got that idea. He said, this is because he talked with someone who is doing urban planning. All right. So, well, how can we pick that idea? The idea is, I asked him, okay, so why do you want to catch them? They can't pay like $5 ticket. Do you have a better way to help them? Or you can help someone else. Well, eventually he did the research from using AI and decided to help these officers to defend attacks from suspects. So that's a great idea. Why? Because he will detect some behavior, just like Dr. Shi said, right? They do image processing. They base some individual pictures to capture some characteristics. But this one is based on a series of things. So, well, there was the following questions to me. So I don't know much about programming. I don't know some models, but AI can help. Actually, AI can lower the threshold, get into the programming, for AI. So I want to say, I just want to respond to one sentence that I heard from MIT in the song that I heard from a professor. He said, let's program with and for AI. That means we program with AI. AI can help us to do programming, to realize some real-world application. And also, we shoot for some applications that are using AI.
Thank you for your answer. The next question will be, I would like to ask Dr. Lee. So, as a leader developing large language model, solution and algorithm, how do you see AI shaping the skills and career path that today's students will need to thrive in the future workforce? Specifically, what should parents or educators focus on to prepare the young people for the AI-driven world?
First of all, thank you. I look at this spreadsheet and thought about it. What has changed, right? AI. But really, so when I say this is we all have some technology, innovation, and sometimes big, sometimes small. But as our human really changed, really not. I don't believe so. So let me explain why. So technology is always a multiplier. AI is a multiplier. It multiplies certain force, certain characteristics of a person more than other people. For example, we have even like on the spreadsheet, I want to give it the background why, how I think about it. Then we came to same conclusion. How I think about it, we have Intl revolution where humans are not have to do the hard work in the world. Then we separate people from who have more brain, so they have intelligence, getting more economic. Then later on we have like information revolution where internet, Google, so who used to have very good memory, so they can possess large own in brain, and then can use that right away, have that advantage is come right like that. And then now we have AI, so now we're going to who's as advantage can be taken away, and who will be more advantageous. Now we have to go back to the work on skills, work on the things, capabilities will be more advantageous. I thought a little longer, I think it's still fundamental, certain fundamentals didn't change. Who it just make it more prominent. For example, I see a few things, like totally personal opinion, and also very biased. That means why. So the way who can think deeper, who owns or who developed strong critical thinking ability, who has high degree of imagination, those things will be amplified. Those are kind of talent side. And then from the personal creative side, those who are responsible, who has taken strong ownership, who has strong will be amplified. Because they now have access to a tool which never existed before. Because this is right, because they can leverage that much more than you want to see from a team and then they think about it. So those are two different things. So who's strong act, who's strong and in thinking deeper, and then who's strong on collect evidence and then differentiate which is bogus from true things, because AI can mislead you if you are not careful. Because this one is very exclusive. So far, this problem has been solved. So in my opinion, it will never solve, because this is fundamentally statistical. So we do not have a principle. We could argue, I don't believe we will ever be 100% like we know Newton's mechanism, or we have Einstein's E equal MC. We can verify over and over again, we know this is fundamental truth. Right? So we don't have such a thing in AI. So therefore, we have to rely on human judgment to guide, which is a very strong word, which generally people cannot believe, because if you know like Japanese society or who owns Nobel's prize, and of the Saturn, who also owns the Nobel Prize on AI, These are the data which I kind of afraid. These things, there's another confusion. That's what they do. They say AI will take over the world. They will own the world, which is like from our like a negative practical perspective. I think that our human ages the wheel, and then the force of goodness. Those are the things I mean, the skill is one of the fundamental this world is built around in the making a future. That's how I feel. It's a tool. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, Dr. Shi, as your groundbreaking research in imaging and biomedical imagery shows that how advanced technology can transform our understanding of health and diseases. So, how will the innovation in areas such as AI, imaging, and biomedical research shape the future opportunity for today's young generation in science and engineering?
Thank you for asking this question. It's a very interesting question. And I think everybody heard about Dr. Shi in that she's presentation, how we image a cell that is working for us. Imagine, we have trillions of cells in our body, and they are working so hard to maintain our life. So what the cell is exactly doing is really matters how we develop, how we age. And we want to visualize that biological processes at subcellular resolution. So a cell, you can consider a single cell is like a machine. Cellular machinery means the cell is constantly doing something to maintain our life. And what they are doing, they are utilizing a glucose molecule and to convert glucose molecule into energy. It's like a battery that provides power, so we can run, we can think, we can eat, we can speak, we can speak. So we do a lot of things because the cell is empowering us. Cells are working really hard. So then, how we can utilize image to visualize the status of the cell when we age? For example, when we grow older and older, like the presentation just mentioned, we have some disease occur, like Alzheimer's disease or even other type of degenerative disease, neurodegenerative disease or cancer. These are age relevant. And at this stage, it's too late. Perhaps for Alzheimer's disease, when we know this person has Alzheimer's disease, it's too late. But the development actually takes 10, maybe 15 to 25 years, very long time to develop that disease. How we could visualize that change, the small little change in the cell, in early stage, for example, even 20 years in advance, we can already visualize what's going on and what is wrong in the cell. That is the biomedical imaging that I'm developing. The imaging technology is a super resolution optical imaging technology. So you just shine light. You know light? The lamp is kind of light, but then you have laser. You shine laser on top of the tissue, a cell, or even an animal, and you can collect the signal by detecting the interaction between the photon from the light and the molecule in the cell, tissue, of animal, or even human body. Then you can detect that signal and do the image. It's like a photo you take for the cell, tissue, or animal. So you can visualize what is the cell exactly doing. So that signal is actually like a voice from each molecule that are working for you. So those molecules, they speak at a different voice or different sound wave. So you can imagine, in our classroom, we have so many people. If you speak at the same time, you have a mixture of sound wave, right? But if you know Dr. Linda, she's the sound wave already, and you can detect it from the whole classroom. You know, Dr. Linda is speaking here. Dr. Linda is speaking here because we know her voice, right? We recognize the voice. And other doctors here sitting here, we can also recognize their voice. So at that moment, we can teach, and we do this learning, deep learning, to detect each molecule's sound wave. It's like a fingerprint. So it's really important that we learn that kind of technology. And the younger generation today, I think it is extremely exciting era. We are in the age of AI. And I feel it's such an exciting time that we can utilize AI to recognize not only the molecular composition from our body and detect a certain disease, such as Alzheimer's disease in very early stage or cancer in early stage, by recognizing what molecule is changed in the cell or in certain body fluids, such as blood or saliva or even tears or even cerebral spinal fluids, right? It's gone. All right. So for the how was so there are opportunities like the OPAL program, right, that we want to mention again and again. Dr. Linda Shi's OPAL program is just connecting this exciting optical imaging field for the analytical research. And this is a great platform for young students, such as high school students, especially for high school or middle school students. They can join the program and learn those optical technologies. Then they can also learn how we can connect the technology to solve real biological questions. So this is interdisciplinary because not only the physics principles we want to learn, we want to understand, but also we want to apply the technology to solve real problems. So this is a super, it's like a multidisciplinary project. People want to be aware, the younger the better. The younger the better means when you are very young, you just get into this field and learn how we can utilize different technologies to solve real world problems. Then you have this mindset. I always tell people that the difference between people is the mindset, the way you think about a problem. So this kind of mindset will be grown since you are very young and grow bigger and grow stronger. So that's, I think this is a great start. And yeah, we can discuss a little bit more later on. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. The last question is for Mr. Wang. So, as a leader in generative AI and educational platforms, how can AI be used to enhance learning and motivation for students today? And what strategies should parents and educators adopt to help the young people harness AI for creativity, problem solving, and future career success?
Hello everyone, thank you for the questions. So, as a software owner, software company owner, I have another role is career coach for the younger generation. Because 2 years ago, I developed generative AI in my company, and I'm using psychological data to analyze the students' future or motivation. It's more like psychology stuff. While we do the process field, so we can use the data to predict or to analyze the personal trend. So that's how we do. So, and we have done a lot of research on that. But something I have learned to think in the conference today, since Dr. Linda, hey, before, parents keep asking me, should my kid go to computer science? My answer to that is no, because hey, I was confused.
2 years ago, because I used a big company. I'm the director. I have applied for that have a big team works there. But after generated AI, the very simple project, even my daughter or son, a high schooler, can do that. But compared to 2 years ago, without generated AI, that's a big project for teaching more than 20 students and over 3 to 6 months project. So the result cannot compare even to the generated AI. So I was confused. So when Pam asked me, then I say, hey, you can do it. I will not suggest to go to computer science, even I'm graduate from computer science. But I would suggest, may not be the very good one for you unless you are very, very into the programming algorithms, at least a lot of very strong mind. But the two things I learned is, hey, we can learn from a lot of data, like Dr. Shi and Dr. Li say that. We can use biology. There's a lot of things have never been developed before because of the resource, because of the time. Right now, generative AI can do that. It becomes very popular. Unfortunately, some just go to the economy is UCSD. Otherwise, I will asking people biology as a great field. Because they can learn the data and they use the computer generated AI to help to process it. And another thing I learned from the conference is Dr. Lee. He said you have to have a strong mind, you have to be you have to act, you have to be hands-on. Because in the future, a lot of the concentration will get lost. Because all he has learned in 4 years cannot compete against a browser with the generative AI, Gemini, like ChatGPT. They cannot compete. And a lot of algorithms that learn is a generation behind the current. So, and then it will never go back. So, they have to be strong and then keep practicing. And there's a thing I'm calling motivation. We use psychology data to analyze and then find his passion about that. So that's the way you are doing it. Okay, and I'm hoping next generation can learn himself and then understand himself to make a better choice. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So now we are open the floor for questions from our audience, both in person and online. So please feel free to raise your hand or submit your question from the Livestream chat.
Maybe we can get some more, or maybe can check if there's a question from the live streaming. Okay. Oh, okay. So I would want you to first introduce yourself and then ask the question. And then if you want specific someone to answer your question or just whatever role it is.
I'm Eric. I'm the first year at UCSD and I'm majoring in neurobiology. My question is more towards like AI's future. Because all the different companies, right, whether OpenAI or Gemini or Chinese companies like DeepSeek and Q1, right, they're all using this large language model-based transformer model that's, trying to advance AI to reach eventually an AGI level, right? Do you think the LLM provides, the ultimate solution to this AI model can read AGI, or is this some type of bubble model that will get us there? And this is the hypothesis.
I don't think I know, but I'm doing something specific. I do something. So I have to do this. It's not comfortable. You are asking this is current technology will give us, is our algorithm on the right track, go to AGI. Is there anything we need to do another breakthrough or another algorithm, maybe for something still missing? I think that's how I feel about the question, which is actually possible for assessment question. As I said at the moment, my kind of very biased or very kind of personal assessment is no, because it's not fundamentally achieved. It has not achieved fundamental capability. So we have principles. It's still current generation like a non-linear model transformer. Still largely depends on we call it accidental correlation. One doesn't perform principle causality. So we all know like for all we have 1 degree numbers different correlation causality. Correlation means when you see somebody was selling ice cream, at the same time somebody was eaten by a shark. You say because somebody was selling ice cream, therefore this person was as a correlation, so there's no causality. But there's a those two have we call a confounding factor because it's very hot that day. There are many people goes to water, increases the probability that but if you read it like that, you start reading the causality. You want to start looking for the fundamental driving factor. So far, the model, the way we compute has not achieved. And actually that one is where all of science, because we need invention, we need developments. So there's a barrier because fundamental barrier in achieving intelligence. We intended couldn't necessarily correlation. We haven't achieved causality. And that one is everyone working and communicating. So, because in my opinion, we know this is the gap. And the problem, the diagram also give a little bit more analysis. Not only are we working on it, is we are extremely working because we started, we got a piece of the powerful machinery we could put on the data center. Now, everybody, like the entire world, the most smartest people in the world are working on this exact problem, like keep in mind, etc. That's why people are saying very, very worried. Okay, that's another story for tomorrow. That's kind of a long story.
Hello, my name is Eric Lee. I'm currently a sophomore in high school. I want to ask you professionals, where do you think that AI will settle in the future world, such as maybe the medical field or like fields like Amazon? I want to listen to you guys like professional views on where AI could be most useful.
The reason that if you check the company just IPO'd in Silicon, have you heard about that? So you can check on Google to see, to learn what exactly these AI companies are doing. So they actually can do a lot of their technology development for drug discovery. Yeah, and then also protein structural prediction, right? So these are very important in the medical field because in the past, if you want to solve or resolve a protein structure, we need to do a lot of very precise experiments with cryo-EM. And of course, currently they still do that, scientists still do that. But the cryo-EM has some limitations. For example, you are only catching average structural status, right? You are not catching the dynamics. So how you consider the protein molecule? Protein molecule is extremely important because they are carrying out the biological function. They are like a worker that is working inside the cell factory. Cell is a machinery, it's a factory. It's making a new protein or a new lipid or even a new DNA or RNA molecule. So they are constantly making that kind of new molecule. And protein is that kind of molecule that can carry out the biological function, which is doing a lot of work in the cell. And the structure is extremely important because the protein can fold. The protein is not like a chain, which is straight chain. Most lipids is like a long chain, shorter chain or middle chain. But protein, after they were synthesized, they will be folded into a structure that is called, they have half-headed spaghetti sheet. It's a secondary structure that you want to be very precise, and also the modification. You have attached some other molecule, right? But this kind of structure should be folded very precisely. And now AI is, with the help from AI, you can predict and you can also engineer many different structures of protein, or a category of protein that you can solve. That structure, the domain, and many detailed arms. You can do many things on the protein design and also design the drug, for example. So that is a bigger, it's a big thing, right? For winning the Nobel Prize in AI, we really want to dig deeper. Although it's not like a completely powerful or for the drug discovery or even the drug efficacy, but you can imagine in the future how powerful it can be towards that direction. And then also other things such as imaging. So imaging is going to be label free. You don't need to label anything. It's all endogenous molecule. You just look at your skin. You know, skin have many skin cells. How the skin cells are metabolizing glucose molecules, lipids, how they generate ATP as an energy source. So you can visualize that kind of metabolic dynamics in real time at different time points. It's like a video recording for how you can study cell metabolism, and that kind of thing needs AI to recognize, to recognize different molecules. So you can say there are protein and there are some lipids. The lipids have cholesterol ester, or cardiolipid, or other type of lipids that all work together, and then you want to visualize where are they located, right? It's in the mitochondria, or in the lysosome, or in the lipid droplets, or they are in the guards apparatus. So you want to localize these molecules and recognize them in live cell at different time points. So this is super important for drug, especially for the drug efficacy study or drug discovery as well. So that imaging is also important, right? Imaging is going to recognize the molecule at a certain abundance. So you have a group of molecules that is working in the mitochondria, and then that another group of molecules working in the system. So these are all emerging fields. Spectroscopy is important, right? It's like a fingerprint that you can tell from different molecules. So you have fingerprint for different molecules, and you don't need to label them because they have endogenous signal. Okay, so these are a few fields that I can mention that are very on the rise.
Well, thank you. And I just want to add one thing about AI future from the software companies. Okay, I talked to several investors. This is one of the very big venture capital, I think 2 months ago. He told me he didn't review the AI project because everyone submitted the AI application, AI project, and he reviewed hundreds or thousands of AI projects every month. But since he is interested or their capital interested is the process field. Okay, so very simple. You think about the AI future. Unless you are super into the bio or computer science, this is a lot of thousands of applications. I've never done that before. For example, history. Nobody has ever used AI to review the history. They use right now a super smart person, just like AI can review the history event and can link it to deeper using the AI power. Which we have never done that before, but it's very possible. That's going to be the future process field. Like bio, it's very difficult to never use the power for the generative AI, but right now it's a good time. Like sociology, never done that before. You have to hire so many interns to review, to understand all the events right now. AI power. Just submit the documents, PDF, to the ChatGPT. Tell me the link. Tell me the connection between the events. They find out, or it's submitting something. So AI's future, to me, is like you use the AI for the field that uses a lot of human resource, but I have never done that before. That's the AI future from my perspective. Thank you.
Yeah, that's definitely right. I think AI has many ways to use. Think about this. Think about the artificial intelligence. They use AI a lot. Think about the whatever Intl. It's a Intl. It's in the Nobel Prize last year. Even on the chemistry level, right? So yeah, AI can do a lot. I think for now, we're focusing on large language model and extension. Maybe we have a model, we have autonomous like RAG. Is that RAG? Retrieval? RAG and autonomous and automation. So what's in the future? Look at here. I think all the structure will be smaller. Well, it's small. For example, we do mechanical engineering, we do environmental science or environmental engineering. So for now, experts will be able to handle more than that. That means exactly like Charles said. Each our focus going to be focused on multidisciplinary area. So that is the place we can do more research and more achievements. And in the future, but I'm sure, we do have some cities where we're trying to develop. Think about ASI, artificial super intelligence, which means smarter than where we are. So that is another thing. And the reason, AI reasoning, it's a big challenge, right? And also, I'm not sure whether we can. I believe gradually, I think it's sort of like impossible, but we can approach better and better, which is the physical model. AI is not the physical model. All right. So, but as the title goes, I believe the model is going to be approached to close to the real world. So I think those are the areas where we can do that.
We have many representatives scope. I can really future is very hard to predict. You know that, and then especially this. And then one thing I kind of know what happened is this AI thing will apply to everything. Everything. And everything will change by this is, I'm very confident. And then which one will be first, which one will be second, actually not that because it's very hard, right? So you can almost talk about robotics. Because robotics is never be able to make decisions in a sense we truly saw. This is a change. Now I'm much more powerful brain. Before now. So those are the and then like our because of the really power put on top of that, and also the using and so on. Now something we call research assistant. We are very different like that. Machine learning engineer automatically like you think from the so that's like I said, in a very short, maybe the next 2 years. I mean, we really hard to say. I think we should job when the AI will everywhere. What job left for us? We don't know. Like what's the job band? What's wrong? That's very hard. I think one thing I think is keep your mind and embrace it. That's all good.
Alright, thank you so much for the one answers from our speakers. And so I think some of them may still have some questions, but we will do that maybe after the ceremony. So let's have a applause for all our great speakers today. Okay, yes. So, yes, please have a seat now. And then, thank you. Sure. Okay, so now is the time for our ceremony. Okay, so this is actually our second year to have this competition. So this year we have over 100 of the students joining this competition, and it's also a great honor to have multiple teams from all over the world. So it's one of the ceremony because there's one of the area in Taiwan, not a lot of people do the competition, but they cannot do the distance, they cannot join. So we have this ceremony over there, and then we'll capture some of the picture there, and I want to share with you guys a short clip. Okay.
We sincerely thank AGI to giving Taiwanese students very good chance to learn about AI. The many Sept shows how exciting and interesting our students are. In the future, we will keep promoting AGI competition in Taiwan, so many young people can take part. Once again, thanks AGI for your support.
Indonesia and Mexico will also have a special guest we will have later is also joining us today. So now let's start with, so this year we have two divisions. We split into the junior high and the senior high division. So we will start the award for the junior high first, and then the senior high after that.
I will be announced the Junior High Division Awards. So these awards recognize a team of students in grades 6 to 9 who have demonstrated exceptional performance across the multiple aspects of their project, including creativity, problem solving, design, technical skills, communication, collaboration, and impact. The first is the Bronze Award. The winning team is Equalearning. Please give it.
I think the Equalearning, they cannot join us today. They probably joined remotely. Let me see. I think they have a video. Sorry.
I will be announced the silver awards first.
Yeah, so sorry about the audio. I think that's the maximum. Probably they recorded this. Okay, but yeah, so we will go to the next one. Okay. Yeah, so the next.
So the Junior High Division Silver Awards goes to Rescue Hero. I think they're joined remotely too from Taiwan. The Junior High Division Gold Awards goes to the Cognicare team. Welcome to present the award.
Hi, my name is Jonas, and my name is Jaden. And first, I'm going to talk about our motivation for our project. And so, around the world, there are more than 55 million people who live with Alzheimer's and dementia. And for these people, even simple tasks can be daily struggles for them. And also for the caregivers, the worry and the exhaustion from taking care of the elders, it can be really overwhelming. So when we were young, we often visited the active care community, and so there we brought joy to the elderly people by performing. And so these visits created a desire to make a real difference in us. And so as we grew older and as we learned about the
MIT App Inventor and AI, we decided to create CogniCare, which is an app that empowers the elderly to live more confidently and independently while also reducing stress for their caregivers.
So CogniCare has 4 functions: location aid, conversation aid, medication aid, and memory aid. So location aid helps alert caregivers when seniors leave a safe zone and get lost. And conversation aid helps seniors communicate easier and remember and understand conversations. And medication aid helps seniors remember to take their medicine on time. And memory aid helps seniors remember their family members and friends. So these are the 4 different functions of CogniCare, and I hope that through CogniCare, seniors can live more confidently, independently, and safely. And I also hope that CogniCare helps caregivers stay stress-free. And yeah, thank you so much.
Congratulations to our outstanding junior high division awards winners.
Okay, now I think can we go next slides? It's our senior high division. Okay, so yeah, because the senior high division has a lot of competition when join it, so we have multiple winners for all 3 places. So yeah, so that's the first team is winning the bronze award from the senior highs called Team Inner Alarm. I think they are also, sorry, I think they also, maybe they have a video, sorry, let me do this.
Hello everyone, member of Equalearning. My name is from a 9th grader of Science and Technology. Our project is called Madsen. It is built to face a global challenge, mental health issues, which affects 1 in 5 people, yet many go unnoticed. Teens, immigrants, and neurodiverse individuals often miss early help because of signals like sad faces or shaky voices. Our app uses a simple but powerful technology to catch these signals early. We built the app with MIT App Inventor, and the phones can run like Python, base mesh, and voice stress model, and OpenAI API for early detection and intervention. Users get a private journal, an emotion log, a gamified, color-coded crisis predictor score. Madsen is private, low cost, and ready to scale. It helps users act before a crisis can get worse, without waitlist or extra devices. Thank you for this recognition. It helps inspire us to keep building tools that save lives and support mental health for all.
Hi, my name is Jason. We are honored to be awarded the Bronze Award for AGI Challenge. Mine's gives an intervention of instant support for AI chatbot. Dr. research wellness tools like music theory and mindfulness. But it detects stress early, provides proactive care right from the phone. The social impact is powerful. Help prevent crises, ensures equity with a free tier for low-income users, and adapt to multilingual neurodiverse communities. By also integrating with schools and community programs, Mindset not only supports individuals but fosters healthier, more resilient communities. Unfortunately, my teammate Alvin is not able to attend tonight, so I will speak for him. Today, we celebrate achievement for both the importance of equity and inclusion. This award honors those who ensure every voice is heard, especially students from special populations who often face extra challenges. True success is not just grades or trophies, but creating spaces where everyone has a chance to grow and shine. Equity means giving each person what they need to succeed, removing barriers and making sure no one is left behind. As a team, we believe progress happens when we lift each other up. This award is more than recognition. It is a commitment to building a future where opportunity is shared and everyone belongs. Thank you.
Hello, I'm part of the Equalearning team. My name is Intl and I'm in junior high school. We really appreciate the chance to submit our project to the 2025 AGI International AI Application Challenge, and we're honored to accept the bronze award for this competition. We would like to thank everyone who made this possible. Our mentors, including Dr. Meng, our parents, and the organizers of this event, among others. We're excited to continue developing our project and exploring the fields of AI innovation.
The second bronze award to the senior high division will be given to the team and more renew.
And they are also joined remotely, and so they have this video that he shows. Maybe I can show.
Hello, my name is Jia. I'm currently in ninth grade in Virginia. In this project, I was the main coach.
Hi guys, I'm Brandon, currently a sophomore. I came from California. In this presentation, I'm in charge for video edition.
My name is Matthew Barnes. I live in Lincoln, Texas. I'm a freshman in high school.
Hi, my name is William Long. I'm the presentation manager for the Missing Animal Film.
About 10 animals go missing in the United States every year, and it isn't pretty. That's not just a number. It's millions of pets, millions of families, and millions of stores and hundreds. This issue feels especially close to us. This something only team members have had owners. Something has to be done, and that's where our project comes in, which brings us to our app. A platform provides AI powered and real-time technology to make sure more pets get that where they belong.
What makes our solution better? In short, our process is fragmented construction process and transforms it into a cooperative, efficient, and technology-driven system, giving pets a far greater chance of finding their way home.
Some key features of our app include: first, upload is head image. Second, the AI will analyze the image. Third, talk to your teams in missing pet. And at last, it will network where everyone can contribute to find the pet.
In our app, we use various technologies from front and back end for API communication. For our front end, we use React, JavaScript, and JS for our core framework. Next, we use C, SSU, and Python. And we also use API for image cropping. For our backend, we use Sharp as our image recognition tool. We also use Node.js for backend and Mongoose for our database. We also use .env for variable management and Cursor as our development tool. For API communication, we use Fetch, API, and JSON.
In summary, our app is not just a tool. It's a bridge between two aspects of families we love. It combines technology, community, and care to create a safe, happy world for animals and humans alike. With this solution, the future looks brighter.
I would like to thank our coach, Judy, and Dr. Meng for allowing us to pursue our dreams.
I'd like to thank all my teammates for building a session having collaboration, and thanks all the others for continuing our projects.
I also like to thank the competition themselves for awarding us the bronze medal as put a lot of effort in making this happen, and perfecting and polishing the Biophotonics program.
The third senior high division bronze award will go to Team MindLink. Now we're announced the Senior High Division Silver Awards. The first winner is Jianei Zheng.
Junior from Del Norte High School, and I would like to thank AGI for this opportunity and for awarding me the Silver Award. And basically, I created an app called MindMate, and it was designed as sort of like an AI-powered therapist. And my target audience was like overwhelmed or stressed out high schoolers because what I observed at my high school was that a lot of my classmates were really overwhelmed with the school homework load, and they also had extracurriculars, sports, and orchestra or band, for example. So many were really stressed out, and I wanted to provide a way for them to easily get help, if they wanted to talk about their feelings or the stress. And a lot of my classmates don't have time necessarily to go to an actual therapist and talk to anyone for a multitude of concerns such as privacy and time. So I made an app, and I think it's favorable to an in-person therapist because students don't have to worry about their private matters getting out or getting leaked. And it's also a lot easier to access than an in-person therapist, especially for high schoolers who might not be able to drive or don't have time. And it's also free, unlike in-person therapists. So for that reason, I created an app to help my fellow peers deal with their mental health. I hope my app helps a lot with my classmates and improves their mental strength. Thank you.
The second Senior High Division Silver Awards will be goes to Team Control plus Alt plus Create.
Hi, Wang. Wait, you have a big one first, I know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or you guys follow me.
Oh, wait, I was waiting. Wait, should we go?
Yeah, you guys.
Who's gonna hold it? Lady first?
I think you guys also have another teammates up here to the right.
Yeah, Benjamin and Xinhui are here.
Okay, so
you guys want the video first or?
Hi everyone, we are the team behind Breathe, and I'm Victoria.
I am Xinhui.
I'm Justin.
And I'm Benjamin. First, on behalf of our team, I would like to thank our parents for supporting us and everyone who supported us throughout this journey.
Breathe Easy started from a personal challenge that our whole team has experienced at one point or another. The fear and uncertainty of living with asthma. This motivated us to design an app that can not only improve our lives, but also help others who deal with asthma every day. This award reminds us that innovation combined with compassion can truly change lives.
Our app, Breathe Easy, is an asthma-assisted utility app designed to simplify asthma tracking and make health more accessible. Our app combines many features into one, with the aim of simplifying symptom management. We combine user data with AI to create a personalized asthma assistant, empowering users with accessible advice. We added features we discovered that current apps were lacking in multiple categories, and Justin will tell you more about these features in person.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Justin, this is Victoria. We're from San Gabriel Valley, and I'm a junior, she's a sophomore at Fleury Preparatory School, and I guess I'll just run through our features. So we include medication tracking, peak flow meter data tracking, current symptom tracking, and environmental data, which we all combine into a personalized AI recommendation chatbot. And we also have an emergency asthma button to call responders and contacts to guide a user in case of like an emergency asthma attack.
We would first like to thank Dr. Meng for being our mentor and helping us throughout the journey. And I would also like to personally thank my team members, Justin, and also team player manager who aren't here today, because this project would not have happened without them. And we're also truly honored by this recognition today, and it represents not only our hard work, but also their support. So thank you.
The next silver awards goes to Team Young and Young.
Good afternoon. My name is Victor Young.
My name is Forrest,
and we are Young and Young. For our project, we created a web app to help communication between deaf people who use American Sign Language and hearing people. First, we trained a random forest classifier model to detect the different finger spelling handshapes. Next, we trained an LSTM model for detecting real-time dynamic ASL signs. This is especially important in emergency situations. For example, a doctor talking with a deaf person, or simply everyday conversations. We would like to thank the AGI team and all of the judges and teachers, especially Mr. Charles Wang, who helped us a lot. Finally, we would like to thank Dr. Meng for supporting us and giving us a lot of confidence. We hope more middle schoolers and high schoolers will join us in this competition for such an amazing opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.
The next silver awards goes to Team TUARE. The last silver awards will be goes to Ru Fan Ying. Now I will be announce the Senior High Division Gold Awards. The first Gold Awards will go to Team Affordable Parking for All.
Hello everyone, my name is Harry Lee. I'm currently a sophomore and I go to high school here. Our project basically introduces affordable parking for all. Basically, we want to maximize and Uberize parking spaces in urban areas such as downtown LA by using other people's unattended parking spaces and driveways. We made an app that allow people in specifically low-income areas to sell out their driveways and parking spaces for money in return.
My name is Sophie Wang. And I go to Pacific Trails Middle School. And we realized that over 11% of people downtown live below the poverty line, and they usually work long hours, leaving their parking spaces unattended. This would be a great opportunity for those who need to park and are struggling to find spaces to park in their parking space for a fee. And this fee is much lower than other places, which benefits both parties in the transaction. We used MIT App Inventor and Equalearning AI for our app, which not only uses Google Maps, which lets people see parking spaces, but the AI also helps them find the best parking spaces for them.
And just before I sit back down, I want to thank my teammate Sophie for really being like the brains of the operation. And I would really like to thank Professor Wang for giving me this experience and chance to do this. Thank you.
The next Gold Awards will be goes to Team AgriConnect.
I'm Joshua, and I'm a freshman attending Del Norte.
Hello, my name is Meng, and I'm in St. Charles.
Hello, I'm Alex, and I'm a sophomore at Westview High School. So we're all from around the San Diego area, and then we wanted to work together to make an app that uses both AI to improve our community. So, do you want to talk about the features?
Alright, so since we live in southern San Diego, there's a lot of like agriculture areas there. So we built a farm. An app that target our area. Target audience is farmers. So it has a lot of different features that are able to help farmers in different ways, including information about plants, weather information, and Alex can go in depth on that.
Yeah, so one of the things that we do to help improve our community is through having a marketplace in which people can find local foods that other people grow, and they can just share those foods.
Farmers have a lot of produce that's thrown away every year, and those produce are perfectly fine for people who need them, which is why we created this app. And this app will help us since these produce can go to those in need. So you can offer the produce, if you're a farmer, you can offer your produce on our app, which people can come to your farm and you can pick the plants up.
And another feature of our app is a weather watchdog. And since climate change is a big crisis right now and very important, there's a lot of new weather events. So that's could be a big challenge for farmers. So for example, if there's a big flood that's gonna happen, and the farmer doesn't watch the news or something, it's able to get that. They're able to get that information through our app, through our weather function.
That's about it. We would like to reiterate that we're very thankful for this opportunity, and we worked very hard to do so.
And we have a teammate, his name is Feng Chen. He wasn't able to join us today.
Thank you so much. So today our last senior high division gold awards goes to Team Navis. Okay. Now could we please invite Dr.
And I'm Roy. And we made Navis. Navis is AI powered device that emergent AI technology to enhance the quality of life for blind.
Globally, over 300 million people are either blind or visually impaired. But current solutions are either too expensive or simply not good enough.
Navis provides reinforcement learning with multiple CSNs in order to accurately guide users around obstacles and detect scenarios considered dangerous. We also have a module that autonomously discovers and explores new environments. As we discussed earlier, over 300 million people are worldwide visually impaired. That means if we can get this out for a lower cost, like $600, we're able to democratize the solution to blind people's needs. On top of that, Navis is a single advanced system, which means that blind people need less help than they, and they're also able to be more independent, which also increases their mental health.
This work represents how we can use emerging AI to benefit historically disadvantaged people.
We want to thank AGI for this amazing opportunity to showcase our work at the AGI AI/App Innovation International College.
A big thanks to Dr. Linda, Dr. Shi, and Dr. Wang for presenting the awards to our wonderful students. So next we're going to present is the special awards, the cross division. Please, Dr. Madsen and Dr. Lee and Dr. Meng to presenting the awards to our winners.
So this special reward is the reward besides the gold, silver, and bronze, and we recognize that they either have the best of an idea and or they have like visually have demonstrated a great visual visual and social impact and technical skill in those 4 areas. So the first one is the best innovation award, and this is the winner is Team Novice, which is the one you guys see on the video that also won the golden award. So you guys already see their video, so I will not show you. Yeah. So the next award is the Best Visualization Award. So the winner is called the Team Gold Quest with Neil, and I think they're here today. So yeah, please come in.
Alright, so my name is Xander, his name is Anwin, and what we did is basically we saw that a lot of our classmates and the people that we know have trouble focusing amidst the distractions such as social media and other concerns that they have. So what we did is we thought of what we could do to help solve that issue, and a common occurring habit that a lot of the successful people that we know and that we hear have is that they have detailed plans of what they do every single day. They keep in mind what their goals are so that they can always be on track to achieve them. So what we wanted to do is create an AI that helps you plan your goals. What you do is you basically tell it what you want to achieve within what time frame. It will ask you some specifying questions, and then it will give you a detailed plan and ask you if you want like a plan of more specifically, like in a shorter time range. And first and foremost, I would like to thank my parents for helping me every step of the way and providing guidance and counseling through all the highs and the lows. I would also like to thank Amazing Grace Institute and Charles Wang for providing a platform for me and my brother to express our creative ideas and our potential. And thank you that we got this award, and we're honored to be on this stage. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay. So our next reward is Best Social Impact Award. It goes to the team Cognitive Care. Are they here today? Or, oh yeah. Yeah, please come on. I think you guys already introduced your project again. So, okay, congratulations again. So, yeah. So the next best award is the Best Technical Implementation Award, and the winner is Team Reconnect. Okay. So the next award is actually for our educators. So these awards recognize the professors from higher education institutions who have demonstrated exceptional commitment and support for the app innovation competition. This is the educators who dedicated their time and expertise to provide valuable technological guidance, ensuring that the competition is conducted professionally and with integrity. So the first one is for Dr. Richard Madsen. Thank you, Dr. Richard Madsen. Okay, so the next one is Dr. Wang. He is the professor from SDSU, and later he will give a short speech. Thank you. Thank you, congratulations. So the next one is Dr. Lin Yanshi. Congratulations, thank you. So the next one is Dr. Linda Shi. Thank you, congratulations. So the next one is Dr. Yu Meng. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the professors who is able to help us this competition, and without you guys' hard work, we cannot make this today. And now we have another award. This award is called the Community Impact Award. And it's our great honor to have the leaders and the principal here from, actually from Mexico here today. And I think the first one is Mr. Jeff Machias, who is the founder of Angels of Hope, which is Children Without the Borders, a non-profit organization dedicated to bring well-being, hope, and opportunities to vulnerable children and communities. Through his visionary leadership, Jeff has evolved his life to creating meaningful change, focus on education, empowerment, and social impact. His mission is especially centered on supporting Mexicans and Americans and at-risk students, helping them gain access to equality education, unlock their potentials, and build brighter futures without limit. And Cal American Education Institute CEO, Mrs. Zhao Mei Wei. Yes, she's also here today, and it's our great honor to have you guys here to give this special award. Okay.
And Chen get the Community Impact Award. So when I call the name, can you come to the front? And the principals will give you the award. Anderton. Andrew Lam. Joshua Wang. Eric Lam. Alex Tang. Eric Hu. Jenny Zheng. Angela Shen. Junpeng Zhao.
Thank you, congratulations. Thank you so much. So that's all for the awards ceremony. Oh, actually they do have a video. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, now we have next one. Okay. Okay, so that's all the award ceremony, but we do have our last speaker, who is the one you guys already see him. He's Dr. Wang. He's the professor from San Diego State University, and we would like to ask him to share the AI learning pathway for students and a brief competition summary, what stand all this year and how to keep building from today's project. Let's welcome Dr. Wang.
Slides, if it's already there.
It's there.
It's already there? Okay.
This one? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Oh.
Just next page.
Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure and honor to be here to see this amazing event, and congratulations everybody. And such an excited situation to see the young generations have been devoted to such an important area of future. Again, my name is Wang, a professor in computer science at San Diego State University. And today I will share a little bit short talk regarding an outlook of artificial intelligence and computer science, and bring yourself to the future. For a couple of years later, you will be in your dream school, I'm sure, sitting in the classroom, taking classes. What if you choose computer science or artificial intelligence as your major, and what life you are going to see? So bring yourself to a couple of years later of your life and imagine that. But I can give you an outlook from my perspective as a professor. Next page, please. So first of all, let's see the motivation. Well, why do we devote our life and time and effort to such an area like artificial intelligence? Is this a booming, growing, or shrinking? So let's do some research. According to some published research from Grandin Research, the market cap, the market outlook is growing exponentially from the past to the next couple of years in the future. And the forecast 2030, the large number is in unit US dollar millions. That's kind of forecast the market cap. But on the right-hand side is a CAGR, means compound annual growth rate, which means from year to year, how much percentage of the market cap can grow. It's 37.3%, which is 40%. If you do investment by stock, if someone give you 40% return, do that, buy it, right? Tell me, I'll buy it. But AI market cap is showing, it's 37%. So which means this area is booming a lot, significantly. Next page, please. But AI, artificial intelligence itself, is not a completely new concept. And I think it's better to understand the history of this subject, and we have a better overview, a big picture. So in last century, early 1940s, 1950s, the neural network concept was actually already there. And they used a computer model called a neural to mimic or emulate the human neurons. You have an input, you have a bias, you have activation functions, you have a weight, you have so on and so forth, to emulate the network neurons. And then 1960s, the early AI program was there, actually. Until 1990s, the expert system, at that time, if you were in my age, or even a couple years older than my age, probably are familiar with the 1990s boom of early expert system. And then all of a sudden, year 2000, the NASDAQ bubble, and the AI winter came. It doesn't mean AI wasn't successful. At that time, 1990s, our computer was too slow. We're not able to afford such an enormous computational power nowadays required as a norm. We take it for granted, but we wasn't there in 1990s. So that's one of the reasons AI wasn't taking off at that time. Then 1997, year 2000, that was a hard time, but the people still worked really hard to push this AI, machine learning, neural network research, not as hot as nowadays, until 10 years ago, roughly, 2010. The deep learning all of a sudden came into place, large neural network, deep neural networks, because our CPU and GPUs can parallelly do the computations. And then, because our hardware computer is getting fast enough, now we can afford to do a lot of things which was not possible in the past. And year 2020, and nowadays, you heard a lot of fancy terms like large language models, generative AIs, and the bird models, so on and so forth. You have billions, tens of billions, dozens of billions of parameters for the neural network called the models. And now we can afford it. So now we look into the future. Next page, please. So what areas the AI can, as a scope, can be impacted? So from here we can see the solutions is almost everywhere. See, like hardware solutions, software solutions, computer systems. We are working hard to boost the support of AI. Like people work on the media, or work on GPUs, CPUs. New architectures are being developed to further make the AI faster. And we have technology-wise, like deep learning, you heard deep learning, machine learning, these are the fundamental cores for AI. But there are many others, like NLP, natural language processing, it's very powerful and very successful nowadays. Computer vision, machine visions, very successful. And the generative AIs, and maybe there are more technologies will come up next couple of years. And for the users, the functionalities, you can apply to many aspects. Like bioscience, medical science, like economic finance, like cybersecurity, many different aspects. I will see AI gonna benefit for them. Next page, please. Look, Madsen as an educator of working in academia is our education ready in the area of AI. Here actually I asked ChatGPT, what else should we focus on? Well, common sense data literacy is important. Many years ago, people did mathematics, maths at the foundation. Everyone knows maths, calculus. And then introduction to computer softwares. And probably introduction to AI is required, or maybe in future. The later is AI, the collaboration skills between people, and between you and different team members, because they have to work in large teams. And another factor we consider nowadays more and more important is ethics. How can we use AI ethically? And how can we make sure AI behave ethically? That's actually an open question. Nobody knows the answer, and still evolving and emerging. And technical skill, of course, the new technical skills can be developed, and new technology will be released from time to time. Next page, please. And so what does AI think about AI? Here is in curriculum perspective. Actually, AI is a part of the curriculum in computer science. Computer science includes many aspects, like programming, data structures, architecture, operating system, database, networks, so on and so forth, and cybersecurity, of course. And AI is more heavily focused on a subset of that. And there are certain overlaps. So if you are interested in either CS or AI, programming language, data structure algorithm, we try to know them from at least as an actor skill. Next page, please. So here we introduce from a curriculum perspective, if you choose computer science as your major or AI as a major, here's what we have in SDSU for bachelor degrees in computer science, the core requirement. I'm sure in UCSD or different institutions, the course arrangement will be similar. So first of all, in the first year, you're going to take a couple courses, like 100 courses called freshman courses, introduction to computer programming. You can go to labs, and computer organization, data structure. Those are fundamental. Everyone should take this. And then if it's third year or fourth year, like junior, senior years, probably you take some required courses. Everyone should take this as a major. Architecture, AI as the introduction, which is like a fundamental AI, algorithms, operating system, and program languages. So these are the core courses for the majors in our program, and everyone of us should take. And next page, please. And then once you're in senior years, your door is open. You can choose many elective courses based on your interest and based on your plan. So basically, in computer science, there are three major essential categories of specializations. They're not mutually exclusive, but roughly see if you're interested in, for example, designing for a new computer, new GPUs, well, of course, computer system is the area you might be digging into more details. The second category is intelligent system, which is actually AI, machine learning AI. You see the course like machine learning, neural networks, robotics, computer visions, NLP, natural language processing, and game programming. Those are the courses you can choose as an AI focus. And the third focus is like data science. And we know what AI model need data, is essential need data. You have database, like GIS simulations, all those courses you can choose. Next page, please. Here are some projects or hands-on activities we have in our department and our labs as well. And people have been working very hands-on. Students deliver some prototypes or projects at the end of the semester and showcase their the work. And some students in my lab have also published some papers using AI to do the semantic network translations. If the picture is lost, I don't repeat the picture, but I use AI to generate a picture, which is similar, and streamline the programming, streamline the programs. And so the program, I think the C1 students, Alan, he got an offer in Meta right after the graduation of undergrad student in SDSU. And Krishna is my PT student. He is now a professor in Santa Clara University Computer Science. And Tony is doing the PhD, finalized PhD in UC Irvine. Next page, please. All right. Some people say, hey, I don't want to take computer science as a major. I want to go to medical school. I want to go to law school. I want to take finance, business. But I don't want to miss this wave of AI. What about a minor? Computer science minor, yes, or AI minor in the future, I'm sure there are a lot of programs will be offered. So typically here in SDSU, we offer like 23 units, which is a couple of courses. The required course for programming, labs, and 15 units. Each course is 3 units. So 5 courses as the elective you can choose from the list I presented earlier. So you can get a minor, and then you can get a degree later, you become a doctor, become a lawyer, become whatever profession you love, and you still know the fundamentals of the computing technology. Next page, please. And moving to the graduate level, if you would like to further polish your skills, we do have master's degrees in artificial intelligence technologies. We also have master's degree in computer science as well. Here is the overview program. You take a 31 unit, which again, 11 courses, 2 years in general. You can finish and get a degree. And require 16 unit, machine learning, neural network, seminar for the research, deep learning, data mining, and reinforcement learning. These are the core courses for the AI programs we offer here. And then, of course, you can choose 15 unit or 5 courses as elective, right? Like robotics, visions, NLP, so on and so forth. Many large language models, CPU speed processing, so on and so forth. So next page, please. I think that's overall programs. I'll give you the overlook outlook for the future. Questions or comments, please. Thank you very much.
What's going to be included in the large language model, the course?
The course, I'll ask my colleague. My colleague's team. If you're interested, I'll get the syllabus copy.
Let's start online.
This is not online yet. So far, it will be in person next year. We hope in the 2 years later, there will be an online version offered.
Yeah, sure. I'll check out later.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure it's exciting for us. All right. I know it's late, but no more questions. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time and effort here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Wang. Yes, very exciting to know like all the course we have available in the college and how the differences between the AI and the computer science now is developed. So as we conclude this year's AGI AI App Innovators Challenge Award ceremony, we want to once again congratulations all our winners and participants for their incredible work and dedications. Your creativity and passion for innovation inspires us all.
A big thanks to our special guests, teachers, coaches, and parents for your support, as well as the online audience for being part of the celebration. We look forward to seeing you all continue to pursue your passions and make an impact in the future. Thank you for joining us today, and we wish you all the best.
OK， 好的。那目前说的就是你会参与的艺术家嘛？对，我这个也是MIT 的